I drew every day for 1 year, and last week we had a look through my daily doodle diary. Well, my partner also drew every day for 1 year, and today he's going to be joining us as we look through his daily doodle diary. Let's do it, come on up. This is actually the same daily doodle diary as the one that I've got, but it's a completely different material, and this acrylic never stuck, did it?
No, so it was a bit of a pain. I had to do it about 3 or 4 times.
But now we've got the decoupage on top, so hopefully it's fine. Unfortunately, the clear sticker did the same as what mine did.
These teamy ones, though, they worked out quite well.
Yeah, it's just the clear ones. They just don't seem to last. And this is your first completed sketchbook, isn't it?
Yes, the first one I actually managed to see through.
A very big one to start off with. Your first page is similar to mine, but it's actually different, and this is something I want to copy for 2025.
Yeah, so I got the idea quite early on to kind of make this calendar into a prompt list.
And it makes it a lot easier to find exactly what you did on that day. Like tortoise, there's probably not many of them.
There's a couple of repeated ones where it's kind of like bled through, but we'll see that later.
Yeah, but it's really easy to find, so I do want to do this in the next one. You're doing it next year as well, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
And your first page is this one.
Very different to what the rest of the book ends up being because I put so much pressure on myself. I'm only creating when I felt inspiration, creativity, and I wouldn't work on anything until I had a solid idea.
And a spider.
A bit more spooky rather than cute. That's kind of more my vibe.
And then, oh, I love this one. Oh, that's gone a little bit blue, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, must have taken some of the transfer from the Starry Night.
Yeah, Neocolors seem to be the worst in this, to be honest. That's one of my favourites. You did so much collage in this.
I really enjoyed doing the collage and the kind of junk journaling aspect. So this is where our journals kind of deviated. I'm definitely more into the nerd side of things and going into the nerd fandoms. This year it was very much about Warhammer. One thing of note is on the Saturday, or the Sunday, but the Saturdays wanted a series to try and ground myself in the week, and one day of each week there was a Warhammer piece. I was inspired by your work.
I like negative space.
And this was the white...
This is Burb Fest. I had one of those.
Yes.
I did the same one. We must have done it on the same day.
Yeah, I think we did.
Unfortunately, there's a bit of transfer as well, isn't there?
Yeah, it's the Neocolors. They really transferred a lot in this book.
Well, we know that going forward, I think it'll be a bit less Neocolors, or like very carefully used Neocolors in the next one.
Forest Fire, I did a dragon egg, of course. Probably can't see this one at all, but this was just a very quick graphite pencil for some oilers and pipes and stuff.
And that's your Saturday piece?
Yes.
That's like a giant?
Giant troll, didn't turn out as I hoped.
Oh, I like this one.
Yes. So again, this is more in the junk journaling things from a book, and I used Neocolors on top to kind of give it some texture.
This is actually your first time using alcohol markers, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with alcohol markers this year. The only main issue was the bleed through was quite consistent throughout with them, but I tried to use that as part of the next piece. I gave them horns, I made it metallic, and I just tried to utilise what the page had already given me.
Oh, this is your clay piece, isn't it? This is planning.
Yes, I've got some clay. I haven't been able to do it as much as I wanted to be honest. Oh, I really like this page. So I went for a full monochromatic theming with black and graphite and ink, and I'm really happy with it. Probably my favourite piece for Neocolors. I really enjoyed them, finally understood and attempted blending the shadows on the thumb. Really liked this piece.
Yeah, that looks really good there.
This was from the random prompt pot. This is just bus stop, and I felt like I needed to add just normal things that are bus stops in Britain, which is rain.
Ah, hello hedgehog. You stuck a lot of pages in, didn't you, to cover your bleed through?
Yeah, if I couldn't use the bleed through in a new piece like I did previously, then I would just stick something in. I just felt it looked neater. And I liked having the book being a bit chunky.
And this is the swamp that I had last time.
The gold didn't really hold it, but I think it works really well.
Tennis ball. And this one's cute. This is alcohol markers. And then you did use the bleed through this time.
Yeah, it's just kind of acts as a background for some more junk journaling.
The Saturday piece.
We managed to get a load of different colour biros, so I really pushed myself trying to use different colours for different shadows.
Your pink has gone through the page as well. I noticed that on mine.
Yes.
You're gonna have to be very careful with that next time.
Don't look at this. This didn't go well. Look at this one instead.
Well, they're very different.
They're very different.
Kitty.
Kitty.
It's very symmetrical, cat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's cool. I like that one.
I really do like this piece. We got black card and I wanted to actually utilise it, and I think the Death Star was a very good choice. Yep, just a weird test subject and a cute elephant.
Oh, this one I really like. This is like an envelope.
A lot more junk journaling just to try and act as trees and the moon. Really happy with how this turned out.
Oh, you tried line of action with me. It was difficult, wasn't
Yes,
it?
this was awful and I'm never going to do that again.
This must be the new Neo colours the day that we got them as well.
Yeah, this is the one we got from Bristol.
Nice.
Oh, I designed this for a competition that I never heard back from, but I'm happy I did it.
This one's cool as well. Oh, I really like these ones.
Yes, I went very extra on the junk journaling. Actually, the entire thing started because I saw these two designs in the book that we've been using, Set of Armour.
No, it looks really cool. You did some cool collage in this.
It took so long.
Oh, that's the gouache brush pen.
Yes, yeah, haven't really used much gouache, but I really enjoyed the texture of it. You kind of got freaked out by this because it was very similar to what you used to do as a kid, didn't it?
Yeah, it was very strange. Oh, that one's cool.
Oh, yeah, Matt, I forgot about this one.
Oh, that's shiny. First of many Pokemon.
I do end up doing quite a lot.
Yeah, so I did the eye as well, so they must have been on the same day.
Yeah.
Using the same prompts. Oh, and then you used the bleed through. That's cool.
I was really quite pleased with this to make it look like the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings. Really happy with that.
So much detail as well on all your collage pieces.
Yeah, that's why they took hours.
You didn't really have a sketchbook at the same time, did you? You were mostly just using this, so yours were a little bit longer than mine. Oh, this is a big one.
Yes, just as a way to pass time, I doodle weapons, and I thought it would be a fun idea to put them into the doodle diary, and I ended up making a armoury and designing a full room around them.
Really cool, and it definitely made it thicker, didn't it?
Oh, definitely did. Again, this is carrying on that type of theme where it's just doodles I did at work, and I just created a little spread for them. Got a mimic here, really happy with the texture of the tongue.
Yeah, this is a very bright page.
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, yes. I got this from a YouTube video. I have no idea where.
This is when you were trying the shading with Biro, weren't you?
As I was doing more art at work, I wanted to use the medium that I had the most access to, which was biros, and learning how to actually like pressure control and use shading.
Oh, the rainbow pencil.
Yeah, this ended up really cute. Very colourful again.
Very pink. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, using the junk journaling to kind of layer it and then just do the flower on top.
I like how you've got a really good edge as well. I think mine turned out too chaotic.
That took so long to try and create though.
It does look it.
Yeah.
It might have been quicker, to be honest, to like stick it onto a separate piece of paper and then just cut it round in a box.
That would have been a sensible idea, but I don't really do that. Oh yeah, this was a ton of fun to create. I just remember doing the basic design and just kept adding more and more and more details, and really struggled to know when to stop on this.
No, I like all the metallic gel pen.
This was actually a repeat because I tried it here, failed, so I redid it here. Didn't really work, but it was definitely better than this one.
It's good that you tried again.
Yeah.
Bubbles?
I think so. I think I was just doing some weird abstract soothing thing here.
This is really good.
Yeah,
The colours that you've got down.
Yeah, I did really well with the blending here. I was really quite happy with that.
Oh, that's cute.
Just a cute little town.
This one's going to have to be blurred because you drew our house.
This was definitely for me. And this one is actually a cupboard of food.
And you literally cut them out, didn't you, to put it in like a cupboard.
Yeah, just tried to make a kitchen cabinet for it.
It's very cute. I like this colour. I think that's the alizarin crimson, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And that's spring green.
So vibrant, I love it.
I love that green.
I
guess you ate.
Yeah, I had a toffee crisp. I'm sure it was lovely.
Ah, this is to do with the snug, isn't it?
Yes,
we
it
both
was.
created like what we would paint on the wall.
Yeah, it was kind of just ideas for like a mural type thing.
I like the idea of doing something kind of like abstract on the wall.
Kind of Mario Hills. Just did some vines and some cogs. Again, I think this was also meant for the snug.
I guess you ate that day too.
Yeah, and recreated a McDonald's chips. This is a cute frog. Really
Is that
like.
a Pokemon?
Yes, that's Our Believer. Really happy with the palette on this one.
Oh, I remember this one. I like this one.
Yes. I think in a Temu haul you got some scissors with some funky designs on the cut, and I just wanted to utilise that as part of the actual piece.
Hey, these are all different ones, aren't they?
Yeah, to provide different textures.
Yeah. No, I like it. This is probably perfect for the sea, and this is really cool for sand too.
Yeah.
And these are just paint swatches that you get from the hardware store as well.
Yes.
We do like to pick them up.
They're great fun.
Free.
This is just a two-headed bird, obviously.
That's a lovely blue.
Yeah, it's really nice, really nice. I used the bleed through and I just added loads of Neocolor on top, add a bit more texture.
This one's really good as well. You can tell your Saturday ones are getting better.
Yes, yeah, I'm getting more confident knowing how the paper can handle all the different colours.
And a Pokemon.
And a Bulbasaur. Fun little windmill.
I like this one as well. And then on the other
Oh,
side...
I'm really happy with this idea.
Because if you've got the bleed through, I feel like you might as well try and use it.
I feel like you either lean into it or you just completely cover it. Just one or the other. You can't really just ignore it.
That's cool. I don't remember seeing that one.
I know I definitely did it, but I did not remember doing this page.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's kind of like a still life of a still life. Probably have to blur this one as
I
well.
have to blur this one as well. Oh, that's lovely and bright.
Oh yes, really happy with this. This is such a fun design. I was just trying to make it as weird as possible. And I think I succeeded.
Yeah.
Turn him into a scientist.
And this was water-based markers, so that's why it didn't have too much bleed through, did it?
Yeah, just enough to kind of hint at the shape. Buy stuff.
Oh, I like this.
Really simple. I really enjoyed doing that. I can't remember what... I think that's the Poscas.
Yeah. You really did get into the Poscas, but it took you a while, didn't it?
Yes. This was a fun camera.
I like that.
Simple crown. Some of them are very much... If I was working that day, they're a lot quicker.
Oh, that's cool.
Big old bearded dwarf.
You don't really do people very often, do you?
I really struggle with that and I'd have to learn anatomy.
This is a lovely colour.
Yeah, so the fun thing about this page is these are actually frog stickers I got in your small business haul. The stickers I got added to another sketchbook and I just stuck down the paper and neocoloured on top.
Yeah, because this is a day that we bought everything. This was from Manvin.
Yes, very simple, just kind of filling the page.
I like this one.
Really happy with how the colours turned out here.
It almost looks a bit like gouache.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does.
But you got to have some quick days, haven't you?
Yeah,
really?
of course.
And then you covered up the background.
Covered up the background, but with just more scrap journaling.
I think your pencil is getting a lot better here, like the blending.
Yes.
You can tell that they are improving.
Again, cute little doodle at work, but I added him onto a background to make a full spread.
Nice. And I guess we did the dinosaurs on the same day then.
Yeah, that's quite often the case where if I struggled with ideas, I just kind of copy yours and do my own take.
We did do a lot of stuff on the same day.
Yes.
And you redid yours a little bit different on the background.
Showed the skeletons on the inside, which is a bit dark, but fun. Cute turtle.
That's cute.
Again, side profile of a robot and a really nice little train. I think that's from the prompt pots as well.
That's the rainbow pencil, isn't it?
Yes, trying to learn how to control this and just do a load of different patterns. And that's actually your mug.
Is it?
But I think it was a very quick one at the end of the day.
It's more the fact that you haven't really got the handle in to show it's a mug.
Yeah.
That's probably the giveaway.
I think I was like, oh, I'll do the mountain landscape, and then realised that wouldn't have much of a page, so I added the mug around it afterwards.
Yeah, maybe if it was a bit smaller so the handle was in, I'd recognise it was a mug. Oh, this is a day that we went to the zoo.
Yeah, this was from a spider enclosure at the farm, and it was like a tiny little cute thing, and everyone was freaking out, and he was adorable, so I wanted to commemorate a precious boy.
It's one of the little jumping spiders, and you said about doing it, didn't you, for the How Much Art Can I Make video?
Yes.
But it was so small, there's no way we would have been able to show it on camera, so this one didn't make it.
But he was such a cute boy.
I know, but the camera wouldn't have picked them up. They're like this small. They're tiny. Oh, that's cute.
Cute little seahorse.
Yeah, your colouring's definitely getting better.
I do kind of step away from colouring pencil the further into the book, just as a speed thing, but I did enjoy doing it, and I do think I have got better.
Yeah, there is a switch when we get the acrylic markers, which was at like September.
Yes,
And
I
I
got
think you do
very
use them a lot.
I got very inspired by the acrylic markers. I was really happy with this.
Unfortunately, it has transferred a bit here.
I really like the idea though. I think it still comes across using a full sunset motif.
I mean, we could try and put fixative on the neo colours. I just haven't found it works very well.
One of the things about this though is I had to learn to be accepting of when things go wrong, so the transfer actually really helped with that.
No, you can't get too attached to the pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, now that we have a scanner, we will scan pieces that we really like.
Yeah.
Because this is kind of inevitable if you're going to use something every day. But it's a nice colour palette.
Yeah, really enjoyed that.
And this is our trip to Greece.
Yes, it's a holiday. We did all of these in Zakynthos in Greece.
It's quite interesting seeing what you did though, because obviously we did them on the same day.
Yep, but the Saturdays still get going.
That's the one that I did the shipwreck for, isn't it?
Yes, it's when we went snorkeling in the sea. And this is from the little zoo with a tortoise.
You held it, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
And I did the little deer.
Oh, this was a gorgeous island.
Yeah, they use this one a lot for weddings. It was amazing.
Yeah, Greek Evil Eye, I think they call it. This was a lot of fun. This was 2 random Neocolours, and I designed the entire piece based around just these 2 colours.
I love this green shade. I don't mind green, but I really like the kind of neon ones. I did a cactus too. I wonder why we both did it. Maybe it was in the prompt pot.
Must have been.
I was really confused when we were looking through mine.
Another mug, common thing to do when I have no other ideas.
And this is when we did cyanotype and we tried it for the first time.
Yes, this is actually an amiibo.
We only really did it those 2 times, but I've actually got a lot left in the bottle, so I would like to do it again. But it could be really fun if we make our own designs on like tracing paper. I think that could be fun.
Yeah, that could be really good. Think it's a window. I don't remember that piece. The Duolingo owl.
This one has loads of detail. I like that.
Oh, that was so much fun to create, just to try and mimic words and mimic language. If you can see it, this is a cute little... What is that called?
Like
Dandelion?
a dandelion?
Yes.
You do have a lot of pieces where you don't press down very hard.
It's definitely a problem with more of my sketchy ideas.
Yeah. Probably a lack of confidence, really.
Yes, yeah.
This is cute. Well, not cute. This is cool.
Quicker days.
This is the Taco Bell day, isn't it?
Yep, we also went to IKEA and I just combined the two and I just used all the colours.
No, it's pretty cool. I just stuck in the packaging and drew on it, didn't I?
Yes. Oh yeah, this was a really fun piece. I did this one at work, so hence why it's on lined paper and just stuck in.
Oh, that's thick, isn't it?
Yeah, proper card. This was actually when I had a thing of anxiety at work and I used this to try and get me through and it really helped.
That's good. Art can be used as a form of therapy.
Yeah. Another Pokemon.
A little bit of bleed through here again. Is that the pink biro? Oh no, it's
No,
not.
it's just pink. Maybe just pink shines through paper really
What is
easily.
that? That's really odd. Maybe pink just goes through. Yeah, look, it's a little bit here as well. What is that one?
I don't think they are the metallics.
That must be. Look at it.
Oh yeah, maybe there is.
Yes, the Derwent metallic ones.
That's very odd.
Maybe pink just always goes through then.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's my favourite colour. This is zebra mildliners, isn't it?
Yes, trying to use more of a subtle detailing here.
They are difficult.
Oh, we're getting more into the Pokemon era.
You had quite a few splatters, didn't you, when you first used the alcohol
For
markers?
some reason, I was really messy, and I don't know why.
It took me like months to have any splatters. I had no clue how you kept making them splatter. And then you did some colour pencil on the back.
Colour pencil and Neocolour, bit of both. Had a load of night shifts at work, and so whilst I didn't create anything here, I did catch up on the previous couple of days.
You had a bit more of a system, didn't you, for the Doodle Diary?
Because I struggled to finish challenges and stuff, I kind of gave myself a bit of leeway where if I was busy and didn't get it done, then that's okay. If I was sat there doing nothing and just decided not to, then that's not. But I had night shifts, so I just did it later on.
Yeah, because you're not intentionally missing a day.
No.
No.
Sometimes life just gets in the way. Still wanted to complete the challenge and fill in every day and be proud of what I'd done, but life happens.
Yeah. Ah, that's what I made with Cassie's box.
And this is Queen Charlotte. We finished it this day.
I've actually painted a scene from Queen Charlotte too for the scene series.
It's a wonderful piece.
Oh, is this the studio? Well, they're my shelves, aren't
Yeah,
they?
so that's your shelves, that's the pegboard, they're vines, and that's the mirror, what you had created for the art studio.
Oh, maybe this is the day that we kind of spray painted them then.
Yes.
That video will be coming up soon. It's a long one. I need to edit it, but it will be coming up.
Again, really happy with the colour pencil on this.
That's Alizarin Crimson again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely shade.
One of my favourites.
This is cool.
Yeah, really simple, but I think it really is quite effective.
No, it looks really good.
And then I did an oil rig on top of the ocean.
That's a really cool way of using it. I think you got into alcohol markers quite a bit here, didn't you?
They covered up the page so quickly, it was really quite fun.
Especially coming from colour pencils.
Creepy little guy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just this abstract squirrel and a pasty. I'm really happy with both these pieces. This is one of my favourites in the entire year. The colours and the design just really pop. It's definitely from the alcohol markers.
Yeah, this is a really lovely one.
Colourblind, so I just kind of grabbed what I think looks good.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, so this day we went to the beach and I made a cute little sandcastle and I kind of designed what I thought it was looking like rather than what it actually looked like.
It didn't quite look like this.
What I'm talking about, this was a masterpiece.
It just defied gravity up here, didn't it?
Yeah, of course.
This is the Hotel Chocolate Christmas box, isn't it?
Yes, I loved the textures on it. And I feel like a red bucket and spade is kind of like iconic. So
And it goes with yellow.
yeah, just lots of different junk journaling and lots of different textures.
Yeah, it's really cool.
This is when I got the DLC for Elden Ring.
That silver's lovely.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really turned out well. Some snakes in a jar. And this is when we saw Deadpool 3. You did something similar.
I think you copied me.
I think I did copy you. I like my Wolverine claw idea though. I think it works.
Yeah, I just did a head. Oh, that's cool with the materials.
Oh yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm really happy with it.
Little ghost.
Little ghost doing some pottery. This is another Elden Ring thing.
This is the beginning of a new era then.
Yes.
That's lovely.
Yeah,
Is it a map?
Yeah, it's a map. It's a little island.
It looked a bit like an intestine, that's why I asked.
It does kind of.
This is the Minami water-based markers, isn't it?
Yes, and I just wanted to do it just purely on lines, hyper stylized.
And this is probably the first time that you used them.
Yes. This is a cave we went to at the beach. I think this is the day we might have painted some rocks.
Yeah, really have to make the most of the sunny weather here because we don't get much.
Yes.
This is my birthday.
That's your birthday. Another simple piece. This is from when I started watching Criminal Minds.
You actually liked the smaller pieces at the weekend, didn't you?
I felt I could be a lot more creative and ambitious because it was a much smaller page.
I mean, you could have got a smaller daily doodle diary. You could have got like a A6 one for next year rather than A5 if you wanted.
Yeah, could have done. But I do quite like the opportunities in some of the larger pieces.
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't go for the A6 is just because Neo colours would be very difficult on like this size portrait.
Yeah.
So that's why we've gone for A5s for this year.
Had a lot of fun with acrylic markers this year. Ended up using them a lot.
They just fill space really quickly.
They are beyond satisfying to use.
Yeah, they're so quick, and the same with alcohol, really.
Oh, that's so cute.
That's cute.
Oh, this page. This is a continuous piece of design for a pot.
I've actually shown mine, so you can show yours
Oh,
if you
yeah.
like. I showed mine last week.
The guy was very impressed with yours, and he was very confused with mine. So we got a nice little dual-handled mug.
We went very different, didn't we?
Yes, yeah.
You said you wanted to use yours as actual, like, mug for tea, didn't you?
I did make it with that in mind.
I knew as soon as you'd get it, you'd be like, no.
So this isn't 2 pages left in this book, obviously. This is actually 2 pages left in my first proper ever sketchbook, and I still haven't completed it.
Yeah, but you had 2 pages left, and then you had a lot of blank areas.
Yes, so I ended
So
up
you
doing
had to go back and fill in the areas.
a lot of decoration was added.
Yeah, it wasn't just 2.
Some stars, more junk journaling, and a elf gnome.
Where's that come from? Is that the next page?
I think that's the next page.
you
Oh, I didn't use a
transfer.
transfer sheet from here.
Yeah, it's gone through a few.
I design a lot of swords.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Mushroom.
Mushroom boy.
Nice colours.
Thank you. Oh, this was really cool. I really liked this page. It's one of my favourite ones.
I
don't
really like
know why.
the colour combos of that one.
I really love the purple and this shade of green. This kind of tealy colour.
Yeah, kind of mint green.
Yeah, really like it.
I like this as well with the layering.
I don't think that really comes across, but I am happy with this.
Oh, this is when we went to the city, didn't we? We did
Yes.
2 cities in one day. And this video is already up. This is when we went to Gloucester.
Yes.
To see how much art we could make in one day. This one will be coming soon. And these were both done from life, weren't they? This was on the harbour where we were sat on the bench, and this one was sat in the field.
Yeah, so this took loads of different aspects of the harbour and squished them together into one piece. And this was from references throughout the day. This is a little pot jar boy from Elden Ring.
It's a very nice shade. I think that's the metallics, isn't it? And this is the metallic pencils as well by Derwent.
Yes. This is the corpse flower. It's a biblically accurate angel. Yeah, I liked the texture added to that. This was a fireworks. I don't think there was any fireworks at the time. I just think I wanted to use Neocolours to do fireworks. And definitely a cute and not creepy clown.
Is a bit creepy.
They always are.
I like the red though.
The red really came out well. And I definitely lent into the creepy aspect of it.
Yeah, that one's worse.
Yeah.
That one's more creepy. Oh, this one's cool.
Really, really quite delicate paper. And I set fire to the edges.
I think this is just the parcel paper that you get in the post, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this was just a swatch of different colours from rainbow pencils. Starting September here.
Have you finished it?
No,
You're doing it though.
I'm doing it. I've got ideas and designs for all of them. I just haven't done the final pieces.
I did this one too. We both sat down and did it, didn't we?
Yeah, and another sandcastle.
I like how much you stylised yours though.
An idea and just try and like run with it. And this was definitely that with the streaky lines.
And I think this is the first time you ever used the chisel tip.
Yes.
Because we had the alcohol markers and you just refused to use
I
anything
don't
other than
like
the brush.
chisel tips.
I know, but it works. And it does fill the area really quick.
Definitely, definitely.
That's cute.
Yep, cute little rabbit. September, that's what I mean. I did the sketches for them, I just haven't done the actual pieces.
Yeah, like you did art on that day.
Yeah.
And you can't be too strict with yourself, really, for a daily challenge.
Okay, this was just fun with the Neo colours. Oh, right, so here I went on a bit of a series. I did a load of Pokemon in a row. I started off with this Wobbuffet in colour pencil. It took forever. I abandoned them, and then the rest of them are in lovely acrylic marker.
Yeah, that's why I like using colour pencil for like sketches and details, but I can't imagine doing like colour pencil blocking in all of
It
this.
took so long.
I mean, your hand must have hurt too.
Yeah, well, it was aching at the end. But I also think the acrylic marker really works for the Pokemon style.
Yes.
That's what I found on this piece, and I was really happy with it. And I kind of went on a bit of a roll with it. Hiding in the tall grass.
I like that you used the pink of the page as well for that.
Yes, yeah, and I did the same thing here with the orange for Shuckle's shell.
Yeah, this was just like an A3 card book that I found. I'd had it for years, but you really liked using it, didn't you? Just came
Just
out of
the
nowhere.
pop of colour really worked well with the acrylic markers.
Yeah. This one's cool as well on the paper.
Yeah, utilising the design of the paper as part of the actual symbol in the end.
I think you just so happened to do this piece in a circle, didn't you? And then you found this paper that actually fit perfectly.
Yes.
And it was a complete fluke.
Because I actually used the yellow paper as part of the books and part of this star, as I was doing for the rest of them, and it just really worked out well for me.
Yeah, that was a really lucky find.
More Pokemon.
Really like this one.
It's such a fun design. Oh, this one's great. So you see this Executor? He's a really long boy.
That's so silly.
Oh, it's such a fun one.
Can't even fit the
He
entire
can't fit on the camera. Brilliant. I did say I went on a bit of a Pokemon spree.
I like this material though, it does work.
Yeah, and it's the same sort of colour theme as Dustox themselves, so I think I kind of went off Pokemon.
That's the ADHD.
That's the ADHD kick in. This was really fun though. It's kind of like the comic book cell shading, but it's got multiple layers in it.
I like the way you plan these pieces.
Yeah,
Your collage, I think, are the best ones in this book.
I'm proud of those ones. Again, the collaging, cute plate pieces. Really happy using the tape as kind of like the bottom border.
No, this is really lovely.
Yeah, really happy with this.
This is really cool with the background. I think collage is where your art style lies, like combining the two.
Yes, yeah.
You're very creative.
Fun little landscape. Just using the fancy colours. It didn't really matter so much if there's any blue through because this page was completely filled. So this is when we went on holiday and I didn't take mine with me.
Yeah, we decided not to because I think we were feeling a bit of burnout from... It was quite a spontaneous holiday. I said this last week. With Peachtober, with Swordtember, with editing, we just decided to take a bit of a break. But we intentionally took photos on the day for the Daily Doodle and had ideas in mind of what we were going to do. So you did this one of the plane.
Yep, this is the flight out to UAE and these are the water slides from the water park we went to.
Oh, I like that.
This was a scene I saw whilst we were driving to a different Emirates. Really happy with how the white line work came out.
Yeah, maybe you should do more with the white lines. I don't really do it very much either, but it really works.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Maybe I should do more of that.
It can be hard to manage though because they're like the jelly roll ones, so you can't go backwards on yourself. That's why they are quite difficult.
No, it did take an awful lot of planning and forethought.
If you're going to go over any of it, you have to wait for it to completely dry. It's not as easy as fine liner.
No. And this is Snoopy Island. So I drew Snoopy.
Yeah.
We got the bird here.
And this is acrylic marker as well, so it looks lovely and matte, doesn't it?
Yes. A large mosque. This is the day we went out for breakfast.
I love the way you've used loads of different materials like this.
Yeah, I think you had pancakes.
Oh yeah, this is the food in front, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a banana French toast, was it?
Yeah, banana French toast.
Yeah.
Delicious.
This is food again.
At a Nando's.
Yeah, they had a very interesting Nando's.
It was chicken filled with feta. It was amazing.
Then this is coming back.
The normal swing of things.
Oh, I remember this piece. You had these pieces of paper lying about for ages.
This took so long to do.
Yeah, this took so long because it's actually like...
It's almost quilted.
It's quilted.
It was a lot more fun than I was expecting, but I don't think I'll do it again.
I would never put myself through that personally, but... Oh, this is when we got the new pens from the airport. These are Muji. I really like those two as well.
I only use the olive green and the apricot on here, but I'm really happy with it. They're really fun to use.
Yeah, they're water-based markers, but they're kind of a bullet nib. Is this them?
Yes. Oh, yeah, maybe I just used them on the second day. So that's the purplish red. Then we got the purple used here, and we got the mint green.
They are really good to use. I just wish they were a little bit chunkier, but they didn't have bigger sizes of the fun colours.
No, they didn't.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it's just alcohol marker. Had a lot of fun with that. And then I think I did fine liner on top.
This really works.
Yeah.
Big Ben?
I think it's just a clock.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Realised here the shading is the complete wrong way round.
Well, it could be upside down.
Oh yeah, he's like lowering from the ceiling.
Yeah, maybe the sun's down here.
Yeah.
Lovely green again.
Oh, we got Hobonichis this day.
Yeah.
He is so creepy.
I think they both are.
Yeah, they are. Themed pink and red page.
This is definitely a lint box.
What gave it away?
I like this colour.
Oh yeah, this was a really nice one.
I think you did this one, didn't you? And you were going to leave it blank, but then I said about adding the background. I think it works.
Yes. Yeah. That's a cocktail.
Oh, this might have been a random prompt pot one.
Oh yeah, that could have been.
Yeah, I think I remember. Oh, this one I really like.
Oh, really happy with this. This was alcohol markers again.
But I think it was pink paper, wasn't it?
It was on pink paper. I did cover it all and use the pink paper to kind of tone it, and it really helped with some of the blends.
Yeah, and I think the background really makes it pop.
Absolutely. I remember being so paranoid about doing the background because I did this last.
Yeah.
Didn't want to ruin the piece.
Oh, that's cool.
Almost negative space, kind of implying
I
a
don't know
person.
what it is. I'm sure it has a name.
Expressive.
Yeah, it could be like an expressionist.
Yeah, maybe.
There is a style.
This took forever to do, to cut out all of this.
This is like the metallic pen and then hole punched, isn't it? Oh no, I remember why it took forever.
Oh,
This isn't just one piece of paper. This is like 8 pieces of paper stuck together, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it some proper dimension.
We could have just used thicker paper and then coloured it black.
Yeah, probably should have.
This must have been when we picked up the Neo colours from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, the new ones, yeah.
Yeah, because these are the new colours. Oh, I like this.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun to do.
Oh, this one is from the plein air that we did outside, isn't it?
Yes, I really tried to work on adding texture to this one.
So we did slightly different angles. You kind of faced the sun and I faced a little bit further away because I was filming for the last November-December Daily Doodle Diary episode. It was the last one of the year.
Yes.
So I couldn't really have the sun very much in mind, but it was really fascinating because I saw yours afterwards and we just went such different directions.
Really happy with the water and the reflection of the sun in the water in this.
Oh, I like this one. I remember this.
Oh yeah, this was a ton of fun. I was actually inspired by some of your early works.
Really?
Yeah, the mountains with the using this as a type of shading, and I felt like it was a bit empty, so I added this cathedral.
And this is alcohol, isn't it? But these are acrylic marker.
Yes, because I used the acrylic marker to actually go on top of the sticker here. And again, inspired by your Peachtober.
The pixel art. This is so much fun. If you haven't tried this, definitely give it a go. It's just sticky notes stuck together.
I tried to actually line up the grids though.
I tried to line up the grids, but sometimes like they don't actually meet.
You can see here, like, it just cuts off halfway through.
Obviously they are cheap, but they're not actually joined up.
No.
Yeah, I had that in mine as well. Oh, this is the day that we did the Create This book.
Yes.
We did this bubble piece for Christmas. And you had a try afterwards, didn't you, and created some pieces with it.
Happy with how it turned out. Again, a lot more messy than yours, and I don't know why. I really like this colour combination.
Yeah, it goes with that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the Karen markers, these ones that we got from
Yeah,
the
the
Secret
brush.
Santa, isn't it?
With the brush tips, yeah.
Lovely and neon, that shade.
This is such a colourful page.
I like this one as well.
Oh, this was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed just sticking stuff in and just painting on top of it and seeing what I could come up with.
Yeah, and there's a lot of bleed through in this diary, so it's really good to just cover it up and start afresh. So that's why there's lots stuck down on the left side.
Oh, I need to rub that out.
Oh, the pencil underneath.
Yeah. Similar to the ones earlier where I did them at work and they were just on sticky notes and I just stuck them in and created a piece around it. So this is kind of like I believe it's a dossier, they call it, like private detectives, they have their files. Another design, I started the work and I just created like a suit of armour around it. These two were from work and then I did these two afterwards. We actually got my first piece I have to turn around, just a creepy little guy and a weird little wizard with green fire.
You liked the pink paper, didn't you?
The pink paper just really helped with using other markers on it. I think it worked really well.
Yeah, like it complements the colours quite well. This is after I did my live stream, isn't it? What you do on yourself.
Yeah.
I really like the colours that you've done. I like the colour combination on this.
Yes.
I do prefer yours.
I tried to add the texture similar to your owl from Peachtober marker piece on top.
Really got into the markers, didn't you? Here?
I love the acrylic markers. Oh, creepy little guy. I'm really happy with the gold here.
That one's cool.
Really, my boy. Really happy with this. It's really striking and adding the blue at pops of colour really worked. I personally feel it's overshadowed by My Little Frogman
From Elden Ring.
from Elden Ring. They both are. I was in an Elden Ring kit here and really happy with this.
Yeah, you do a lot of black card pieces, don't you, where you just add the light on top.
It's kind of like the opposite of what you expect from paper, so I'm really happy with it.
And it's good that they're quite opaque too, so it does work.
Yes, that's like a temple thing. I think we put up our Christmas tree here.
No, we definitely didn't.
Oh,
The
we
tree was
didn't,
up
yeah.
in November.
Was this Bath?
I think we just got to the point where we realised we hadn't drawn a Christmas tree yet.
Yeah, true. That could
To
have
be
been it.
honest, I think you just did it, and then I was like, oh yeah, I can draw a tree, so I tried one too, but I do prefer yours.
I'm really quite happy with it. Again, the black paper really helps with the snow.
That one's really cool. That must have taken ages to cut.
At that point, I actually got quite good at it, and instead of having 8 sheets stacked together, I figured out it's better to only use one bit of paper.
I think I picked up 3 Neo colours, 3 alcohol markers, and 3 water-based markers.
Yeah.
And then we kind of had a selection, and we picked one each day, one of each.
I've done like a dead tree, I've done a fireplace,
Oh, it was actually acrylics over alcohol, wasn't it?
and then the final one, kind of like a castle at night. This is a project I'm hoping to complete next year.
In the new little sketchbook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still need to come up with one final idea. Yeah, this is when we bought some nutcrackers to paint.
Do you want to show your nutcracker? We actually spontaneously picked them up because they were reduced.
So I just gessoed them, and then I got the acrylic markers.
It's really cool, isn't it? The acrylic markers works well.
They were on offer, so they were 50% off. And Christmas Day, so I did the largest Santa.
Of course.
Kind of based off Kingpin's design Into the Spider-Verse, where it's just a massive blob with a head in the middle. There's the frog boy, he returns. This time
what
golden.
happened here?
I think I closed the page. I have a habit of just going, okay, done, close.
I like this.
Yeah.
I like the different texture.
It was really fun. I'm surprised it actually stayed on the metallic, to be honest. I expected it to rub off.
And this is just a chocolate wrapper, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
I used one of them too. It's really cool. Oh, I like this one.
One of my favourite pieces I did the entire year. Inspired by your trip to the museum and to the galleries, and really happy with this, using the different textures and the different thickness to provide.
Yeah, I love how
Clarity.
simple it is. That's one of my favourites too.
It was so effective. This one's my own design.
What is that?
That is tracing paper,
No, it's not.
or tissue paper. It was in our junk journaling drawer.
Tissue paper that we kept that had obviously arrived with something. Maybe it were like shoes or something.
Maybe it was packaging, yeah. Really like the colour choices.
There's a lot
there.
of texture though. I really like it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. I did it.
You did it.
I actually completed a whole sketchbook.
And not just a whole sketchbook, a 366-day sketchbook.
Jumping straight to 366 was quite the leap. And that's my Daily Doodle Diary complete. Very happy with it, very proud of myself. The Daily Doodle Diary is a fantastic challenge to do if you have ADHD and struggle with perfectionism.
I hope you've enjoyed having a little look in a completely brand new sketchbook. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye-bye!